So, hello and welcome to our meditation on family and family influence, especially throughout the holidays. I know that for me, I love my family dearly. I have a very large family. I have a lot of people in my life that have always had a very heavy influence on a lot of my choices. Not so much now, but definitely when I was a little bit younger. And part of that is because I have learned how to energetically create separation so that I can make space from them and be able to maintain my own ideas of what it is that I want to create for myself. Right. So one of the things that we are going to be doing here is learning some tools and some techniques about how to move our family out of our space and how to offer ourselves our own solidarity, even while our own autonomy, even while sitting in a room full of people that love you the most or that you love the most, whose opinions and ideas about what is going on with your life can oftentimes be the most important. So I invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. Remember that being in a seated position with your feet flat on the floor is usually the most ideal position for doing these kinds of meditations. And I invite you to close your eyes, pat your legs, maybe pat your arms. Just say hello to yourself. Get present in your body. So what we're doing here is just kind of waking up. Get back to your center and ground control. So bring your awareness down to your root chakra and allow that root chakra to be connected all the way down to the center of the planet. So draw a line of energy right there from your tailbone all the way down to the center of the planet. Once you feel that it is connected, go ahead and make it about as wide as the chair that you are sitting in, or even wider. Sometimes I know if I have a lot to release, I like to make that grounding cord very wide, probably about 5 feet wide, sometimes even 10 feet wide if I'm just knowing that I'm going through a full purge of transformational growth period. All right, so continue to allow that grounding cord to release. And let's bring our attention to Mama Gaia, or Mother Earth. Say hello, just simply check in. Go ahead and bring your awareness somewhere into the planet. Anywhere in the planet, not quite at the core. What we're doing here is bringing up earth energy. If you're having a hard time visualizing that, that's okay. Just simply say hello to Mama Gaia. Thank her for being here with you. Gratitude is a very high vibration that will change any sort of frequency of any meditation or any project that you're doing at all. I highly suggest you try it. So thanking Mama Gaia for allowing you permission to use her earth energy and bringing that up to clear out your leg channels. So go ahead and choose a color for the earth energy that you choose. Just a color vibrational frequency that works with you today. And allow that earth energy to come up through the earth, up into the earth's crust, up into the bottom of the foundation of the building that you're in, up into your feet chakras. And continue to allow that earth energy to come up through your ankles, through your calves, through your knees, through your thighs, and through your hips. Saying hello to those psoas muscles, seeing if they're tight. Oftentimes, energy work can help release tension in the muscles as well. So go ahead and allow that earth energy to connect to your root chakra and allow it to flow all the way down to the center of the planet. Wonderful. And Go ahead and bring your attention up to your center of head space, checking in with Father Sky. So this time we're going to bring our awareness all the way out past Earth's atmosphere, past the moon, past the sun, outside the Milky Way, all the way out to the tippy edge of the universe. So wherever it is that you see your energy coming from, making sure that it is brand new, clean energy. Allow that energy to come or be a color. So pick a color vibration that works for you. And when you're ready, go ahead and bring that cosmic energy back into the Milky Way, past the sun, past the moon, into the Earth's atmosphere, bringing that line of energy all the way down to the crown of your head, bringing it to your 7th chakra. So as you allow that cosmic energy to come into your space, allow it to fill your 7th chakra, your crown chakra, your connection to source, your higher self. Sometimes that connection can just get a little bit fuzzy because energy gets in the way. So what we're doing here is we're clearing that energy out. So continue to allow that energy to flow down the back of your 6th chakra, down the back of your 5th, down the back of your 3rd, the back of your 4th, continuing down to the back of your 5th or your 3rd chakra, continuing down to the back of your 2nd and your 1st. Now, if you're new to meditating and this is something that all this information is brand new to you and you're getting a little confused, that is perfectly okay. I invite you to continue doing the meditation, continue listening, and allow yourself to just simply be present. If you're getting confused or you're getting frustrated, allow that energy to flow down your grounding cord. Allow it to simply move out of your space so that you can be present. And that is going to make each of these meditations, the more you do, the more easily your mind and your spirit is going to allow you to flow with the direction of the energy that we're working with here. So checking in with that cosmic energy as it's running down your back channels. Watch as it connects into your root chakra and flows all the way down to the center of the planet. Just take a couple of deep breaths here, allowing your body to fully release, to fully purge any and all energy that does not serve you. All right, and when you're ready, let's go ahead and bring that earth and cosmic mixture up our front channels. Now, sometimes earth energy can be very dense, can be very heavy. Also has to do sometimes with the color that you choose. So in bringing up the cosmic and earth energy, I invite you to choose a ratio that is heavily one-sided with the cosmic energy. So sometimes around 90-10, 90% cosmic energy, 10% earth energy. And you can fluctuate that as you will. Sometimes 85% cosmic, 15% earth energy works. And just kind of play with those numbers depending on the day, depending on where you're at. It will tend to fluctuate. So go ahead and bring that energy up into your 2nd chakra, up into your 3rd chakra, up into your 4th chakra, continuing to bring it up to your 5th chakra. Once you get to your 5th chakra, we're going to go ahead and break it into thirds. So bring 1/3 of that up through your 6th chakra and continuing up out your crown, watching as that fountains out over your aura. And let's go ahead and bring our awareness back to our 5th chakra, bringing 1/3 of that energy flow down our right arm and 1/3 of that energy flow down our left arm. So watching as it connects into your shoulders, your biceps, your elbows, your forearm, your wrist, your palms, watching as that energy fountains out your palms. So now you have energy fountaining out your crown chakra and both the palms of your hand chakras. So allow that energy to really work as a fountain and really cleanse out and clear out your aura. Go ahead and bring your awareness of your aura into about 18 to 24 inches around your body, a workable space. And this is going to be awareness that is going to help you participate in family events while maintaining, or any sort of event for that matter, while maintaining your own space, your own energetic bubble. And that way you can really monitor what is coming into this bubble and what is going out of the bubble. So go ahead and tuck your aura into your grounding cord and take a couple of deep breaths, just really allowing your space to be clear and clean, using this earth and cosmic energy flow that we have created. All right, so as we're doing that, I invite you to do a body scan. Simply check in with yourself, see where you're at, see if there's any energy that's causing pain in your body, any energy that's wanting attention, saying hello. Give that energy a color, label it as a color. And watch as that energy flows right down your grounding cord. Simply release. Say bye-bye to that color. And it's a color frequency that you can simply heal yourself. If you're having any sort of muscle aches, tension, pain, anything like that that's keeping you from being able to focus and pay attention on the energy that's running in your body, that especially if this is your first time, can be very, very subtle energies. The more you do it, the more sensitive you'll become, and your awareness to energy will begin to rise. So right now, just simply check in with the energy that's running in your space and maintain focus in paying attention to what is happening. And simply notice what you notice. There's nothing to fear here. There's nothing to be afraid of. If you see energy that creates fear or worry in your space, give it a color vibration and simply allow it to go down your grounding cord. Let go of that energy. There's nothing to fear here. We are working with simply earth energy and cosmic energy that's around us at all times. And at this point, we're working with them in a way that is very conscious and very present. And that is what is giving us the tools to be able to really work with ourselves and to heal ourselves in this present moment. All right. So checking in with your aura, we're going to do a couple of quick aura exercises here so that you can begin to become more familiar with that bubble that's outside of your space, your energetic field. Because this is going to be the crucial awareness to, like I said, maintaining your own autonomy, your own bubble while being in large groups of people, or even just simply being around others. So go ahead and with your mind's eye being in the center of your head, go ahead and expand that bubble. Make your aura about as big as the room that you're sitting in. Just simply release and allow it to be huge. Allow it to be big. Now, do you notice that you can feel other things that are now within the room? Where before your awareness was simply what is going on around you, and now that your aura is as big as the room, you have the awareness of the other things that were there. Now some could argue, well, you knew that they were there before you closed your eyes, but now you can actually see them. You can see the objects. You can feel the energetic frequency of the objects with your eyes closed. So that is one step of the awareness, is that when you're in a room and you have 15 family members in that room as well, and your aura is as big as the room because you are filled with love and you want to share that love with everybody, and your way of doing so is inviting all of them into your aura. That is going to cause struggle. when you are sharing your energetic field with all of the people that are around you, it can cause challenges, because you can try to heal yourself. You can try to work out a problem even after you leave the event, even after you leave the dinner or whatever it is, and with or without noticing that it's actually not your problem to solve. And so that's where some things can get a bit confusing when you start trying to problem solve for other people. It's because their energy is in your space, either because they put it there or you invited it in because you were being nice as a little healer that you are and trying to solve their problems for them. You do not need to do this. The reason they are having challenges are because those are the lessons that they are learning right now. Right now, the lesson for you to learn is how to maintain space and recognize when you are trying to heal someone else's problem rather than your own. So that's one easy step of awareness to simply practice. So now let's go ahead and bring your bubble, your aura, back to you. Bring it back to about 18 to 24 inches. Make sure it's tucked into your grounding cord, because now we're going to release all the energy you just absorbed from the room. All right, so now bring your awareness to your center of headspace. And as you're in that center of headspace, right there behind your third eye, go ahead and with your psychic hand, go ahead and throw a little pebble or rock out through your third eye, and see where it lands. If you throw that pebble, does it hit somewhere very, very close? Or can you see that pebble going on and on and on for a distance? If it's going on and on and on, I suggest you try this again to pull your aura in. Bring your awareness of your aura back into 18 to 24 inches around your body. Go ahead and tuck your aura into that grounding cord as well. Again, releasing all that energy. So this is a very simple tool or technique to see where your aura is, to see how wide it is, to see how big it is, to see if what it is that you're doing is actually working and you're able to bring your aura in. Sometimes, if you are a person that is used to having your aura the size of the room that you walk into and making it as big as you possibly can, this exercise, bringing your aura in, might take some time. Simply because there is a high probability that you have a ton of energy that is not yours, that is absorbed into your space, because that is how you know to check out a room, observe the energy of what's going on around you, to do that sort of stuff. If that's how you gather information, is by including it into your aura, this is going to take a while of focus, practice, intention to clear out. And it can really happen in an instant. If you drop that grounding cord and you make it as wide as you need to, and you simply give yourself full permission to release and just release all the energy that does not serve you, that you do not need. Sometimes I like to refer to it as throwing away old Post-it notes. You don't need the Post-it notes if the date has already gone by or that mission has been accomplished or whatever it is. So simply allow yourself to release the energy that you don't need. It served you at one point. It doesn't serve you now. So simply release it. Get rid of it. That way you're making room for new present time, conscious, focused, intentional energy to come into your space. So take a deep breath. Give yourself full permission to release that which does not serve you from your aura, even checking into your chakra centers. Just allow them to be on release right now. We're going full purge mode here before the holidays. So you go into the holidays with a full recharge. Your batteries are fully charged. Nothing can get to you because you are Superman or Superwoman, and you are able to be there as support for yourself. Because when you're there for support for yourself, you can be there for support for others. So another little tool that is going to be helpful around the holidays and maintaining your own space is some sort of protection around your aura. Now, there are a lot of different kind of visualization tools that are going to work. And my rule of thumb is if it works, it works. So if you're using something and you see that that energy is staying outside of your bubble, then continue using that because that is working for you. All right, so checking in with yourself again, with your aura, go ahead and you can put an object, any sort of object on the outside of your aura. Just visualize it in your mind's eye. What's showing up for me right now is a catcher's mitt. But it can be a bubble. It can be just a soft orb of energy. It can be a flower. It can be anything that you want it to be. And this object is going to be your protection. So it's going to deflect or catch any energy that comes to you that is not meant to come into your space. So, as an example, so let's say you just graduated high school or you just graduated college and you've got the world at your fingertips and you don't know what exactly your next step is, or you're about to graduate in May. And you've got family who hasn't seen you in a very long time. And their number one question is, so what are you going to do after? What are you going to do after? That can have the potential to put somebody in a state of worry or fear because their idea is that you need to have a plan. You need to have something going on. And the truth is you really don't. You really don't. For some people, plans, they create peace of mind, and that's a beautiful thing. And for others, going with the flow of life and accepting what is coming at them in the present moment and making choices and deciding from that point on can be very freeing. It can be very liberating, and that can be their choice. And, there's 8 billion different ways to live on this planet. You get to choose the way that you live, the way that you create your life, the way that you problem solve, all of these things. So the example that I'm using is one that I'm sure many of us have experienced or have seen or even asked somebody. And so what we're doing here is just paying attention to the simple questions, because this does not come with any sort of ill intent at all. It's simply curiosity and making conversation. However, at the same time, the effect of what those questions can have on a person can stick. So what we're going to do is create the protection that doesn't allow them to stick so that you can continue on with your life free and fun-loving and happy in whatever way it is that you choose. If you choose to have a plan, then good for you. Continue making that plan. Specific details are definitely something that's going to help you with that, especially in manifesting. That's a different meditation. So here we're just going to make sure that we're clearing our energy field. So by having that catcher's mitt, I'm just going to use that as an example, having that catcher's mitt outside your aura to collect those can also sometimes get full. If your catcher's mitt is catching energy and constantly catching energy, it's a good idea to check on it and empty it out. So what you can do is simply throw it down your grounding cord and create a new one. And that way you always have a brand new, fresh, ready to go, charged up catching mitt that's going to protect you from any energy that isn't yours coming into your space with should energy. That's what I'm going to call it, should energy. It's what others think you should be doing with your life. You get to choose. You absolutely get to choose what is right for you. So go ahead and take that moment to, you can be polite. You can say, yeah, make up whatever you want to make up. You can answer their question however you want to answer it. Just know that the energy is being caught and protecting you from having to live your life or make decisions on their ideas because their energy got stuck in your space. The other thing is to go ahead and continue to flush your aura. So creating, sometimes I like to think of one of those kind of old-fashioned showers where you pull the handle and the water comes out, and you let the handle go and the water stops. So you can flush your aura out that way as well. So simply allowing yourself to pull the cord, release the energy, let yourself take a shower. Sometimes I also like to see that energy as gold. Gold is a very high, neutral vibrational frequency, and that energy is going to allow you the space to completely purge your aura in an instant. So visualizing yourself under the shower, you can close your eyes or you don't have to. You can do all of these tools with your eyes open. So it's practicing using your third eye as you're moving through daily life. It is totally possible. We do it all the time, but now we're using it with focused intention and conscious awareness. So allow yourself to be under that golden shower of light energy, and watch as that shower, we can go ahead and do it right now, watch as that shower really cleanses and moves out toxic energy, moves out energy that isn't yours, even cluttered energy. Simply allow yourself to be working at the highest vibrational frequency that you can, and it will allow you the freedom to operate on your own free will, your own decisions, your own ability to decide for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean completely blow off anything that anybody's saying to you, but it does mean that you are the one that's in charge. You can listen to what it is that they're saying, and you can choose to actually take their advice or take their suggestions to heart or not. It's your choice, but make sure that it's your choice. Make sure that you're not doing something just because somebody told you that was their idea or their plan for you. This is your life. You get one opportunity in this body that you're in right now. So make the most of it. Make the absolute most of this opportunity that you have in this body. You will never be in this body again. You know, there's a lot of things that you can think or believe of what is going to happen when this body expires, but the truth is, take advantage of this body. You have a major opportunity to make a serious difference in your spiritual path, and that is something that lasts. So by practicing this energetic awareness, these are tools that stay with you. You'll even recognize that sometimes you'll begin to use them on the astral and all sorts of different exciting experiences. So I think with that, those are the tools that I wanted to share with you. Now, if you are experiencing any other sort of family drama that can be a little bit more intense, or you'd like some other tools that are going to really help you, I am available to do any sort of readings with you, any sort of session packages, focusing on what your specific circumstance is and looking at what modalities of energetic awareness and tools are going to help you. Also looking at if different types of healing energies and seeing how we can help you to free yourself of any sort of blocks or expectations or anything that you feel is bogging you down. So know that I am available as a resource to you with anything that you need. Information on session packages is available at SamanthaFaye.com. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to email me. And with that, let's go ahead and give ourselves one last big golden sun before we close this meditation. And so right there above your head, visualize a nice big golden sun. Visualize that energy collecting any and all of your energy. Let that golden sun work as a magnet, collecting any energy that you have left anywhere. And go ahead and add in different vibrational frequencies that you want to include in that. So you can add joy, motivation, happiness, laughter, courage, whatever it is that you're feeling that you could use a little extra boost of today, go ahead and put it in that golden sun. When you're ready, invite that golden sun into your space, coming into your crown, your sixth chakra, your fifth chakra, down into your fourth, into your third, filling up every cell, every little area of your being with this highest